I'd say Asians.
Asians. And why is that?
I don't know, more relatable. Like that's what my mom and dad wants.
Probably Asians.
Probably Asians. Why?
Culture.
Culture specifically, like what culturally do you?
I feel like, once you date Asians people, it's like they know right away what you're like grown up with.
Yeah, sure.
So like you go enter the house, let's say if you're dating a white person,
Yeah.
they're not gonna take off their
They're not going to take off their shoes. What type of cultural differences would actually be more of a hindrance to you?
Well, one thing is food.
Food is
You know,
a big
like
thing,
Asian
yeah.
people eat like, like honestly, like looking from like a non-Asian perspective, we eat some weird shit.
We do eat some weird shit.
I don't really care.
You don't really care. Y'all.
No, I don't really care about like
Race. No preference.
No preference.
Yeah.
no preference.
No preference.
Yeah, same, no preference.
But
Since I grew up in Hungary, so I was like surrounded by white people.
I can
so-
tell you got like kind of a cool accent going on. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'd say I prefer white.
Pretty much the same. Yeah.
Not true. Definitely I prefer Chinese.
Okay, gotcha.
But then like I'm like just mostly attracted to Asians in general.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
Asian Americans.
You like? Oh, okay, Asian Americans. Why specifically Asian Americans?
Because I connect with them more like culturally.
Got it.
So yeah.
Could you give me like something specifically that you would value that you need to find a connection on?
Food?
Like chicken feet.
Oh yeah.
Like
chicken
like,
gizzard, liver.
Yeah, like
yeah.
pork feet. Like,
Oh yeah.
Like cow blood and shit.
Yeah. You
Korean,
Okay, me too.
and they would prefer me to date Korean.
Oh, Korean specifically.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Actually, my mom said you can date other races, but you can't marry.
Okay, that's what my mom told me too.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't listen.
It's a common thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, well, on the outside, they would look like they don't care, because I mean, my brother's done it.
Yeah.
But like, they're gonna say that they don't mind, but they don't mind.
Okay,
Like,
no, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I definitely feel the same way. I think as they got older, they are more like, because they are accustomed to the culture here.
Sure,
yeah. They're like more open to it, but then deep down inside,
Deep down inside,
they're like it's okay, but not like kind of not really.
I think my dad actually told me this. He said he would be only okay if he spoke Korean.
Oh,
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
Korean.
Korean,
Okay, I'm
so,
Korean
yeah.
too. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but I'm like, I think that's because like my dad wants to connect with him, so it's kind of hard when your language, like when there's a language barrier.
Oh, okay.
But like he's culturally so open, so I think. But I know a lot of the Asian parents, like they're like not okay with like foreign.
They're more
partners.
closed-minded, traditional. Gotcha. Would they prefer you to bring home an Asian girl or Asian guy? Definitely.
Probably.
Gotcha.
Probably has to be like the same nationality as well. Like
And
the
what
original
are y'all?
nationality. We're all Chinese.
Oh yeah, it's all Chinese. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my parents would prefer that I bring an Asian person back as well, just because of like the language barrier and stuff.
Okay.
But like, they also like don't really care in the end.
So I was raised by my grandma and my aunt.
Okay.
So they're kind of like really like open-minded. My whole family is like open-minded.
Gotcha.
They respect my opinion
Okay.
and my like choice. So yeah, plus my sister has a Hungarian boyfriend
Ah, okay.
and they are
So
like cool with it.
that already set the precedence, the runway for you to, be
just
open. And
go for it.
that ethnicity was she?
White.
She was white. Okay. How'd your parents react to that?
They didn't know.
Parents don't
Yes.
mind, so
So if you brought a white girl home right now, or a black girl,
they don't mind because I'm the one who's gonna live with them
Yeah.
for the rest of my life. So.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like my parents like just want me to happy. Like they can understand like maybe everything. Actually, my parents are actually pretty open. Like
Okay, gotcha.
they just tell me that like whoever I want to date.
More of like just find a guy that like treats you right kind of
Gotcha.
thing.
So
But,
whoever makes you happy.
yeah. So I think in that sense like there's no like from my family there's no pressure.
My parents actually have African Americans as top of the list of like,
Really?
who I should get married.
Okay.
It's because like we grew up in a like dominated African black culture. Like I live.
In a community, you're saying, like your
Yeah,
neighborhood?
I was like the only Asian family. in my,
Where at?
So Flatbush.
Oh yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that.
this
Yeah,
is so
Bobby
now it's-
Shmurda.
They're not seen as aggressive people.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know why, but that's just how it is.
It's just, I guess, Asian boys look softer. They don't
Are you
look
saying I
like-
look soft right now?
No.
Damn.
Hey, come on, get him, man. Get this dude. Hey, boy, you soft as hell.
That they're not like portrayed in media.
Sure,
as
that's a big one.
masculine or something. They're always that nerdy character in the background or something.
I feel like, I don't know, honestly, I feel like the media kind of portrays like Asian men as like
Sure.
undateable, like skinny, like short, like very female-like, and
Right.
it's kind of like against this like idealized male image that we have.
Gotcha.
Like buff, tall, like you know what I mean?
Do they get it bad?
No, we hella.
No Asians or like no fads or something.
Oh, okay. Messed up, man.
Yeah.
We got it rough. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think like there's a stereotype that Asian men are weak, you know, they are like kind of nerdy and like, I don't know, like they're less aggressive than the other guys
Yeah,
in the other
sure.
ethnicities, which I don't think is true.
Like they're either very like nerdy or they like fuck boys.
All
Can you
guys, though.
define?
I guess we kind of like have the reputation of being more brainy and like more nerdy.
Asians are kind of viewed as like passive and like the weaker. I'm talking about just Asian girls and guys in general.
Yeah. Sure.
So maybe like, you know, as like females or whatever, you would want someone like that's like stronger to lead, and like maybe Asian guys don't get that rep.
I think one thing is, I think Asian masculinity is different from like the Western masculinity.
I think it's like a very like deep issue, and I think I don't really know all the answers to it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It has to do mainly like with culture. If you see like Korean culture, it's like especially like K-pop, it's a lot like they put on makeup.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's like an influence on like how masculinity is viewed.
I think multiple factors. I think a lot of it is cultural representation.
Okay.
I think that it just has to do with how media represents us.
Sure.
I think a lot of it actually has to do with probably just culture in general. Asian families don't really prioritize that. So
Got it.
I feel like maybe we just aren't as well adjusted.
I think a lot of Asian guys don't even try to appeal that much, like especially Bobs. They don't really try to appeal to races. In general.
Yeah.
You know, so that's probably a thing too.
For sure.
Parents tell Asian guys, hey, you can't date other races, and maybe that's why other races don't think about them too much.
In the sense that I think people are becoming more open-minded and getting rid of the stereotype. I think people are realizing that there's a lot of sweet people out there that it has nothing to do with things that they're being grouped with.
I mean, I've seen improvement already, man.
Okay, gotcha.
Like you said, The Walking Dead, Stephen Chow, I think.
That's one small win, but
no,
it's a good win though.
It's not just that.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
I think 20 years ago, there was that living with that white guy that pretended he was Asian. I think they taped his eyes or something.
I mean, I think it's already changing, honestly.
Okay.
Because a lot of guys here, I lived in Korea half my life. I lived here for half my life.
Okay.
So guys in Korea I see, they're usually slim. They try to keep that masculinity that women favor in Korea. But here, you see so many guys who are jocks. They go to the gym. They're in the football team. They really try to kind of get themselves in that physique that women want them here.
Gotcha.
So I think it's already changing. I don't think there's any need to go further.
I think we definitely need more positive representation, in movies and films.
Sure. We've had a few.
usually-
We've had Steven Yeun, Walking Dead. We've had Crazy Rich Asians, although that's kind of geared towards Asians.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like there should be more movies like that coming out.
Honestly, I think they should show different types of Asian men in media.
Okay.
I feel like, although they're not trying to make this kind of like an actress or a celebrity into this kind of stereotypical person.
Yeah.
But if they were to show different types of Asian male, like
Sure,
I
sure.
think there would be like people would know, oh, there are different types of like Asian male
Yeah, not
instead
just
of this
one.
type. Yeah.
Got it.
I think that the idea that there is like this masculine alpha type that we
Sure.
have to live up to is kind of the problem.
Oh, okay.
You know,
okay.
I think that everyone is just you know, unique. They're themselves, and you don't have to be like masculine or like alpha to, you know, find the people that you want to be with.
It just goes the same way. Like I can't force somebody to like me for like if they don't like Asian, it's not their preference.
Yeah.
So like it's like, you know, it is the way it is. Like I'm gonna meet somebody who likes me for who I am. Like
Okay.
but
So-
I try to think about it that way because if you think about it like, oh, like as an Asian man I have it worse, like that's not really gonna help me in terms of like my mindset. So I just like whoever, you know, whatever works out better for me.
There's like a misconception about Asian women, like all Asian women are really submissive.
Okay,
like,
that's what I was trying to pull out.
That's
Okay,
what I was like,
gotcha.
bitch, no. Like,
Oh,
I'm not being submissive or fragile. Like,
Yeah.
I think they're just like more sexually objectified.
Yeah.
And they get more like sexual attention. But I don't know if it's a good thing.
I read some vivid stuff about like their vaginas being more. Yeah.
Being more what? Being more what?
Do I have to say this on YouTube?
No, like it kind of applies to like all minority women, not
Sure.
just Asian women.
Got it. Okay.
Like
okay.
people fetishize over African American women too.
Sure. I think more times than not, they're actually kind of favored among like non-Asian guys.
The answer is that men are horny as fuck. Like you end up, you know, you have a phase where you just want to sleep with somebody that's not
Sure,
your
sure.
race.
Yeah.
You know, you just have that fantasy.
Adventurous kind of.
Exactly. I think that's what's really it.
Okay.
You know?
Because they're small and cute.
Okay. Gotcha. Submissive.
Exactly. That's another popular one that I see a lot.
Because we're also like Asian, like because you're like more of the submissive type, like
Ah,
they
okay.
would like take advantage of you physically, whereas
Got it,
if I
got
was
it.
the other race, they wouldn't really do that.
Yeah, they.
I mean, in a negative connotation, like I think there's a certain desire of an exotic female, which can be seen as a very somewhat of a positive, like. Yeah, but then again, there's like this like negative connotation where like Asian girls are more submissive.
Yeah.
So
I got that.
It's a little offensive in a way. Like if the guy says he has like an Asian fever, like a yellow fever.
Yeah.
But if he
Exactly.
doesn't, then it's like I guess like Asian girls like very exotic. They're pretty, you know, like as much as white girls and black girls. I feel like.
Okay.
Asian like women are more like easy to control.
Yeah.
In a way, like
They're passive.
yeah, passive and like can do everything they want.
Gotcha.
They're not.
Okay. See, you heard it from her.
Yeah.
They're not, so don't test her.
I'm Japanese, so like a lot of
okay.
people are like anime and Japanese girls, like, you know, in that kind of sense.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people who are non-Asian tends to like become interested in me because of my like culture, I guess, more than me. And I think that's what bothers me.
We don't have to get too uncomfortable, but like, what do you mean with the cosplay? Like, they made like.
Like they would just like automatically assume that I'd be like into those kind of things,
okay.
and it's like I'm completely opposite. So like, you know, I call them out for that, but afterwards it's just like not a good relationship.
Hey, what's up, guys? I know this week's episode was a little bit long. For those who watched all the way through, I definitely appreciate you guys' time. There's a lot of questions to go through. If you guys like the video, please shoot me a like. It definitely means a lot to me. It keeps me motivated to keep bringing you guys fresh content every week. If you guys love the video, please hit the subscribe button so you can get notified every time I upload new content. I'll see you guys next week.